Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here today to bring you the review for Sakamoto today's manga chapter 162. So we start off with kind of a flashback, that phone call that Sakamoto got not too long ago. We've all been wondering what was said during that call. We essentially get the answer to that within this chapter, and essentially we get an answer for what's going on with Yuzuki, aka X, and it is in fact multiple personality disorder. Well, for now, for now, but seriously, that's what it seems to be. So, what is told to us? I think it was it by Wu Tang? No, not Wu Tang. I think her name's just Wu. Sorry, but it's told to us then that this is something that people can go through sometimes when they go through traumatic events, and that's essentially what seems to be the case for Yuzuki. And now I can't remember. I'm due a reread of the whole series. I am definitely due a reread of the whole series. But if I'm remembering correctly, the last time we saw, last time we saw Akao, I think that's how you pronounce it, was when. Oh, was it? Did she try to kill Yuzuki? Like we saw her standing over him, something like that. I think that's what it is. Apologies if I'm wrong, but basically where I'm going with this is that I feel like after that scene, something happens where Akao dies. That's the traumatic event that he sees, which leads to him creating the personality of her within himself. That's what I think happened there. I think that makes perfect sense in my eyes, because why else would you develop a personality of someone? I think she also tried to save him as well, and that's kind of why he developed the personality of her as a kind of coping mechanism for himself. I don't know why I did that, but a coping mechanism for himself. So as the chapter goes on, we see Nagamu and Akao interact for a little bit. He's like, wow, like this really is how it is her, but how kind of thing. And now I forget his name, but he's in these like killer off kind of thing, and then in the Hop Sakamoto knocking him out, thinking that it was Yuzuki, and then this is where we hear from her slash him, and it was her all along. She put the hit out on. On Sakamoto, essentially trying to lure him out, so he would kill Yuzuki. So that was her plan all along, but obviously things haven't gone to plan. She didn't know that he was retired, didn't know, fat boy now, family, wife and kids, that kind of thing. She didn't know any of that. But during this scene, she does say something interesting, and that was to her backup plan was for Nagamo to kill Yuzuki off. But she mentions that how, that Nagamo didn't realize that the heart is in the wrong place. And now I did a double take there. I was like, wait, hold on. And I checked the panel within this chapter, and he is stabbed on the left. Rather, she or he is stabbed on the left side. So I'm thinking, what do you mean stabbed in the wrong place? So for right now, the science is not sciencing, because the heart is on the left side. So in addition to the split personality disorder that Yuzuki must be suffering, he must also have had like his body modified in some way where his heart is no longer on the left side. That's the only thing that makes sense for now, but we'll probably will get an answer to that as things go on. So the chapter is wrapping up. They're escaping the current predicament, the building's on fire, whatever, so they've gone up to higher ground, and this is where Sakamoto drops the line, alright, cool, like you're in the driving seat right now, why don't you remain in the driving seat? And now that's probably not a possibility long-term wise, good thinking, so that's probably not a possibility, but it would be interesting to just see how she/he properly reacts into it, because that's essentially how we're kind of ending off this chapter, with some sort of interference. I don't know what was thrown into the room, but something was thrown into the room, and obviously that's going to cause some sort of commotion. It's the most likely thing to happen, but we'll see how things roll out right now for moving forward. So in summary, we have got an answer to something we've been pondering for a while, and I like the answer that we was given, and essentially, what it has led to, because we was because it's not her, but it is, and even though it is her, she hasn't turned. Essentially, she hasn't turned evil. She's probably still trying to do what she just failed to do in her actual life. At least that's the way I'm seeing it right now. But it is also then kind of funny that it's also kind of funny that why would you conjure up a personality like like that within yourself? Yeah. So we do get some answers, but there's still quite a bit to think about, and answers to questions that still be answers to questions that still need to be answered. Does that make sense? Probably not. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. That's where my mindset is. So I'm going to give this chapter a 4-star, and I always guys mostly for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.